Northern Territory has had a great relationship with the Bombers since Michael Long paved the way in the AFL. Hello everyone, welcome to Eddie and Jimmy. This week it is James Hird filling in for the great Jimmy Bartell. One Brownlow medalist steps out, another one steps in. Make sure you join us on YouTube and Instagram. Thanks to Fiji Airways and our great friends at Hyundai. Don't forget Hyundai, you can do big things in the new Alexio. It's a ripper. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today, and Fiji Airways, visit fijiairways.com to book your flight to Fiji and beyond, straight into America and into Honolulu. Fiji Airways, where happiness takes flight. Hello, Jim.
G'day, Ed.
Good to have you, pal.
Great to be here.
Righto, Darren says, read the torp. The torp is dying. I work in game development for AFL Queensland and recently ran an Auskick clinic. It included an activity where kids could try kicking a torpedo, but most of the 8-year-olds had no idea what a torpedo was. It got me thinking the AFL doesn't really teach the torpedo anymore. Do you think it's a shame for the game? And is there a risk the torpedo could disappear from footy in the next 10 to 15 years, like the stab pass, like the drop kick?
I actually contacted Joe McGuire because I saw him kick a barefoot torpedo in America the other day. Wow, that was a big kick, wasn't it?
It's 75.
Yeah, it was huge. No, I think the torp's still alive. Not enough kids know how to do it.
Can I tell you why it's a bit of a problem at the moment in the AFL?
Why is that?
The slippery balls.
Oh, really? Okay.
The balls are no good.
Yeah, because of the
They've
wax
sold
they
them
put on.
finally to Grey Nichols.
Right.
And when the deal goes through, I'm going down to the factory on the day.
Right.
The balls are hopeless.
Too slippery?
Too slippery, too hard.
Yeah, and they're
too
different.
many of them. They've got too many of them.
Yeah.
They brought all these balls in.
Well, the issue is they're not kicked in. So you get to the start of a game and you go out in the ground. And
so that's marketing who want it nice and shiny because it looks
Yep.
good with the logo on it and all that sort of stuff.
We used to get one ball for the first half and one ball for the second half.
Pretty much. But what they need to do is reduce it so they get kicked in a bit quicker.
Yep.
I mean, everyone who played, the first kick was always a bit hard off the boot.
We'll just use it in the warm-up.
Yeah. Well, you can kick him in at training as well.
Training, exactly.
You know, they give the ball in America to the clubs at the start of the season, and there's a bloke whose job is to absolutely treat the ball for the punters.
Have you seen them put the dubbin on it, then they put the clay on it, then they put the shaving cream on it, and they put the clay back on it?
Do the whole thing. Yeah, and it changes colour.
Prepare it. It goes from light brown to dark brown.
They throw it in the dryer as well to...
Really?
Yeah, do all that sort of stuff. And then what they do, the deflate gate was actually, they had it at the right pressure, but what they did is they did it in the cold.
Ah, right.
And then...
So he shouldn't have got suspended or fined?
No, I'll take it the other way. They did it in the heat. They did it in the heated room, so then that was at its most pressure. And then when it went out to play in the frozen tundra at Foxborough, the cold went down.
Right, okay.
So it was actually right.
Okay.
But they were blind ball on it. But as a result, let me tell you this. They are now, the kickers, not the punters, but the kickers are now kicking field goals from 10 metres further than they ever have before.
Really?
Yeah, and it's changing the face of the game for a good way, so that there is now an offensive play.
Yeah.
And the chance for the kickers start to become a bit of a weapon in the game.
There's a different ball for college than there is for NFL. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
it's a slightly fatter ball for the NFL than it is for college.
It is. Yeah, got a bigger sweet spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my son complains about it quite often. but they do. Joe takes the property guys out for dinner.
Oh, right.
To make sure they give him the right ball to kick.
Oh, yes.
Because he's kicking a pillow because the quarterback wants it, so he can hold it and throw it, and the receivers want it so they can catch it.
Right.
And he wants one that's got to, nice and taut and kick it.
So he prefers the skinnier one or the fatter one?
No, he only gets
one.
He only gets one, but no, he wants it to be the right type of ball.
But they have 4 or 5 balls on the side, don't they?
Yeah, I know.
So can't they choose? Couldn't they have a kicking ball and a
They possibly
passing
could,
ball?
but they don't really think about the kicker. They just worry about the quarterback and the bloke who's taking it.
Right.
When your quarterback and your wide receivers on $4.5 million a year.
Joe's a bit further in the pecking order, is he?
That's it, mate. Hey, you.
It's a good pecking order to be on.
Righto. So I'm with you, Darren. Yep, the torp is dying out because no one knows how to kick it, and the balls don't make it
a good torp. Siren's gone 55, 60 out. Still the kick to kick.
Well, if you actually did what we said the other day, and if the man on the mark was 49 metres out and you have to have the shot at goal and you want to waste the 20 seconds, you can go back, but you probably need to kick a torp.
Yes.
To get it through. Alex, red card solution. Oh, here we go. No.
I agree, no.
I think red card rules should be introduced. For examples of past incidents refer to Hall on Staker, Houston on Rankin, Jimmy Webster on Simpson, and Maynard on Brayshaw. It wasn't. It was lucky to be a free kick. Well, they boot him on last Monday to Melbourne.
He should have been suspended for that grand final, shouldn't he? I was asked to ask that. It was actually a question, not a statement.
I'll just say on that one, go back to the first play of that quarter.
Yeah.
Where, sadly, young Brayshaw got cleaned up in the goal square at the other end.
Yeah.
And took the kick out and kicked it along the ground.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so, and that's no knock on him. But I think that there's a little bit of defence of Braden, I think, needs to be here.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, call all field umpires to consult after the incident. Oh, no, please. This is a setup, is it? Just
What's the question? Sorry.
The red card. You call all field umpires to consult after the incident. Yeah, we saw that with a goal umpiring decision with the other week.
A game will take 4 hours if we keep going down this path.
If they all believe it's worthy of a red card, then the player goes off. However, if the umpires disagree with each other, then the player gets the benefit of the doubt and stays on.
No.
I saw it happen in a VFA grand final when Phil Cleary was sent off.
Yeah.
Cost them the game, or it certainly cost them the momentum in that game against Terry Wheeler for Williamstown. I called the game. I think it was 86. And he got off at the tribunal.
Oh, really?
No case to answer. Cam, re the Northern Territory Bombers. There's been some chat in the last month or so around whether the Suns and Demons will continue to play games in the Territory or seek to reduce the total number. If I was Andrew Welsh, I would be all over this, ready to fill any void that is created. Northern Territory has had a great relationship with the Bombers since Michael Long paved the way in the AFL. There have been plenty of others following in his footsteps. The strong supporter base in that part of the country, and the Bombers need an off-field win right now as badly as an on-field one. It would give a bit of new identity to the club if they really hung their hat on it. I'm imagining a similar kind of partnership as Tassie has had with the Hawks. A home away from home where the players and locals share a special kind of bond and pride. Well, Gold Coast haven't had a win since then, have they?
No, but Essendon does have very strong. We spent a lot of time up in the Northern Territory, mainly in Darwin, bit in Alice Springs, but under Sheets, like years we go up there. And as long as we can play 4 or 5 away games up there, I think it's a good proposition. We'll play our away games up there. How does it?
Well, I put to the AFL when North Melbourne didn't go to Gold Coast. I said, put Collingwood up there, right? We'll play our 5 interstate games up there, make it a feature. So that'll be our contribution. West Coast and everybody else, that's their contribution. And we play our 15 in Melbourne because we have to pay the bills for everyone in the deals that we have with everybody in the MCG. And in 5 years' time, I said, attach the president of Southport.
Is that why Southport changed their song to the Collingwood song?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know when they did that, but the Southport song is now the Collingwood song. Yeah.
Oh. Another reason I like Southport. But I said, get their president. I'll hold on to him. And I said, what we need to do, and this is a bit like Tassie at the moment, you need to hit these places hard. Now, the AFL have traditionally sent the runt of the litter to these places who are hanging on and have got no wherewithal to actually make things happen. Hawthorn being a perfect example. Hawthorn go down and have really made a big impact down there because they put the resources behind it. So I said, if we go up there, we'll play for, let's have 5 years to make it work. We'll be able to really get stuck into the infrastructure from the government up there, maybe get the rail spur out to whatever Carrara's called these days, get it all sorted out, really make it big, and then hand it over to them.
Yep.
Don't want anything for it.
No.
Yeah, hand it over and use the money that we would generate to get the academies and all that sort of stuff happening up there.
Didn't happen.
They said, oh, no, the other clubs won't cop that. I said, well, again, you're the commission. Make them cop it. John Elliott tried to do it when the Sydney Swans were about to go under. Yeah. He wanted to go and play 11 games in Sydney, 11 in Melbourne, and call themselves the Carlton Blues, which the New South Wales Blues would probably take hold of. So anyway, they were good ideas. No, we decided to go the hard, expensive way.
Eddie, there's talk of Craig Kelly planning his exit from Collingwood at the end of the season. Thankfully, you have an intelligent man with recent board experience that sits across from you. I think it might be time you wine and dine Jimmy at the pointy end of the plane next time you're travelling to Fiji to spike his interest.
Which Jimmy?
Jimmy Bartell.
Well, not a CEO.
Well, that's what this question is.
Well, that's the answer. No.
Sorry, Jimmy. I would have voted for you, but Ed's just cut it straight away.
No,
he's not.
Jim would be a
great footy manager.
Footy manager.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why. There's a few clubs that need to have a look at him. Yeah, and I don't think Craig Kelly's officially said it, but it has been in the wind.
Yes.
I hear that he's looking at a consultancy. There was some rumours going around that he might want to be a paid president. Last time that was put up for directors to be paid was by George Harris, which led to him getting sacked after the 1979 grand final.
Right.
They won the premiership.
Yep.
The coach and the president got sacked, Chezza and George Harris.
Right, because he
So
wanted
that
to
didn't
be
go down
paid.
well. Having said that, I do think the chairman of the AFL should be paid these days because it's too much of an impost, and probably the presidents need a bit more of a stipend.
Chairman of clubs now is a full-time role.
It's a full-time job, but also, I mean, you fork out for your partner your wife to come to things and all that. I think it's.
I agree.
Without being silly on it, but that would be an interesting situation. So, watch this space.
So, Craig Kelly will leave by the end of the year?
Don't know. He's on a golf trip.
Okay.
It's his 60th birthday.
Right.
So he's gone out a bit of a golf trip. So we'll talk to him when he comes back. James, missed opportunity. Watching Thursday night footy. Promoting the Big Freeze has already stirred emotions 4 days out. As a WA resident myself, can you use your lobbying powers, me, to get a WA public holiday, which was this week, aligned with the rest of the country? Okay. Apart from missing a game, there's a missed opportunity for millions of WA people to contribute to the fundraising of a great cause. Makes sense to line up all the public holidays, doesn't it?
It sure does. Yep.
I'm
not sure the reason why they can't.
Economy.
Yeah. Yep. So that everyone's sort of on the same path. I agree. There's probably a reason why. Western Australia.
Yeah, well, they want to do things
a bit differently. Yeah.
Like the South Australians, square goalposts, name the team from the
free settlers.
Yeah, I'll hear that one more time. Right, Brett. Oh, what would Eddie do? Go on. You better read this one.
Right. Let's see, Brett.
Yeah.
Eddie, if you were the CEO or chairman, would you take a similar approach to Peter V'landys and regularly engage with the game's media partners to push for better coverage? It feels like the AFL administration has been asleep at the wheel on this issue. The imbalance of coverage towards the NRL from News Corp and now Foxtel, even more so since DAZN has taken over, is enormous and puts the AFL at a disadvantage. On Foxtel these days, you often wouldn't even know some of the biggest AFL games are on. While every NRL game seems to be promoted front and centre, how would you address this issue if you were AFL chairman? Can I say I agree? Because I'm on Foxtel or on KO. Mm-hmm. The NRL is front and centre, and we're always to the right or left.
Yeah, well, I'll even have a go at our current employers here. I turned on the radio the other day on 3AW, Talking Melbourne, and heard rugby league, some other sport, and a nonsense one-liner about the AFL going into the weekend.
Yep.
Now, I've said this for 100 years. The Sydney domination of the media has now gone nuts.
Yep.
And what they've done is sacked everybody. There's no one down here to fight the fight. And that's what the AFL should be absolutely doing.
Totally.
If we had a prize, Brett, you'd get it. Absolutely. That is what's happening.
Yep.
And that's why I scream about suddenly jerseys coming into the vernacular. And, you're a tragic. No, you're a fanatic.
Tragic.
And that's where because that was a John Howard line. I'm a cricket tragic. It's a Sydney thing.
Yeah.
I don't want the Sydney stuff.
No, I agree.
They can keep their potato scallops. They can keep their jerseys.
Potato scallops.
Yeah, instead of
potato cake, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
yeah. Come on.
All that sort of stuff. I don't care. But that's good. You have different dialects. But
Totally
I don't
agree.
want the rugby league stuff coming into our game.
No, get rid of it.
It's bad enough for the American stuff.
But particularly when
did we become defence? Defence was where they had the advertising on the defence around the outside of the ground. It's defence. It's like there's midfielders. Get back to Ruck, Rover, Cinnamon and Rover. Well, now that you actually hit it to somebody, why not?
Yes, totally agree.
You want to be first Rover, don't you? Or?
No, Cinnamon's pretty. That's all right.
Cinnamon's right.
Sit behind the.
Yeah, well.
Cinnamon. Bit more intelligent than Cinnamon.
No, but I'm just saying.
The Rovers
you'd rather be known as first Rover,
definitely
not
midfielder.
Fourth midfielder.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, that'll do us. Hope that answered your questions. We've got a bit controversial there.
We have.
Yeah. Anyway,
agree with you.
Catch you next week. No, in fact, we'll catch you tomorrow, and then next Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. See you tomorrow. Thanks to Hyundai and Fiji Airways.